What's up, guys? I know it's been a while, but welcome to another episode of Overrated, Underrated. This is that talk show where you guys give me topics based on fitness, nutrition, and sports performance, and I let you know what I think those are overrated or underrated. Let's get to a few topics that you guys have sent me to rate. Full body workouts or splits for body fat loss. Now, this is not exactly an overrated, underrated, but let's talk about it anyway. So what this person's asking is, if I want to lose body fat and I want to do it quickly or as efficient as I can, should I do splits where I break up the body parts that I focus on every time I exercise? Or should I do full body workouts where I'm kind of hitting every single muscle group in one workout? And I know you guys love definitive answers, but this one has a little more nuance and it is complicated. I would say the number one factor that determines which one is better for you is time. If you have the time in your weekly schedule to work out 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week, it would be ideal to do splits. You could focus one whole training day to one muscle group, which will really fatigue those muscles and cause them to adapt quicker. And when you grow muscle quicker, your metabolism will rise quicker. And assuming that you're controlling your nutrition as well, you will see faster results doing it that way. But if you don't have enough time in your weekly schedule and you can only work out 2, maybe 3 times a week, it might make sense that you do full body workouts so you're not neglecting any muscle group. Because if you start your week with an upper body workout, maybe the second workout you do that week is a more cardio based workout, but by the end of the week you got busy and you couldn't do that last workout, and that conveniently was the workout that you were supposed to train your legs, then you missed out that week. Not only on an opportunity to burn calories, but an opportunity to build muscle. And that ultimately is going to be the fastest way to body fat loss. So if you're talking about training style or training type, we're trying to compare which one is the best. I would say that there is no definitive answer. I would say the more important factors are consistency, intensity, and a plan that you can stick to long term. So that being said, your workout style or your workout type is overrated. Okay, on to the next response. Is running on an empty stomach better for weight loss? This is a huge debate still going on in the fitness world. What we're basically talking about is fasted cardio, doing cardio on an empty stomach. Let's talk about the science. When you're exercising on an empty stomach, there is no glucose that you can pull energy from. So instead of getting energy from the food that would be in your system, your body starts tapping into its fat stores to use that as energy. So in theory, yes, you would burn more fat doing fasted cardio. But when researchers actually compared the two, and they said, here's a group doing fasted cardio and here's a group doing fed cardio, and they monitored them over a long period of time, controlling for the amount of calories both were intaking and the amount of cardio both were doing, the difference in body fat loss between the two groups was insignificant. Meaning fasted cardio is cool and it works, but not any much more than cardio with food in your system. The reason for that may be this simple. When you do have those carbs in your system, it gives you energy to work out harder. So maybe your performance will be a little bit better and you'd be able to work out a little more intensely with the extra energy in your system versus working out fasted. And again, it all depends on the individual. Me, a lot of the workouts I do are fasted workouts. Why? Because I'm working out at 6 a.m. It's first thing in the morning and I don't have anything in my system. And if that works for you too, then do that. But what I don't want you to do is feel like the food that you eat before you work out is the thing that's holding you back from your body fat loss goals. Not as long as you're controlling for your diet and you're tracking what you're eating and you are in some kind of calorie deficit. So fasted cardio, running on an empty stomach, is overrated. All right, let's get into one more response. Is diet soda better than regular soda? And I'm assuming that we're talking about body fat loss or health in general. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, there is a lot of controversy about this one. I've literally seen full blown out arguments going on in comment section on social media about this. Would you be surprised if I said there was nuance to this answer? I hate to be on the fence, but you guys ask awesome questions. And we have to realize there is no evil versus good. There is no super good and super bad when it comes to eating, for the most part. Let's break this down into a few categories. Now, in terms of calories, we have a drink with no nutritional value with 140 calories. And then we have a drink, again, with no nutritional value with 0 calories. So in terms of calorie consumption, if you want to lower your calories, it does make sense to go from a regular Coke to a Diet Coke. There actually have been studies that show obese people who go from drinking regular soda to diet soda actually lose weight, doing nothing differently other than switching the type of soda that they're drinking. So there is that. But now let's look at behavior. Oftentimes the people who are drinking diet soda options are the people who are not necessarily eating healthy otherwise. Think about it, that person who drank that diet soda probably did so after ordering a Big Mac and a large fries. make it supersized. And oftentimes this psychology thing trips people up. People play this checks and balances games in their minds where, oh, since I drank a diet soda, that means I can have an extra cookie. Or since I'm drinking a diet soda and that's healthy, that means I can have more food.
Sodies.
Sody pops.
Okay. And how much do you think you drink a day?
8 to 12 a day.
8 to 12 cans? Okay. And it's regular soda?
No, it's diet.
It's diet. Okay.
Our mom told us when we were younger, if we ate a sugar, you drink a Diet Coke afterwards and it'll cancel out the sugar.
Okay.
Even though that science doesn't match up, people think that way, and what we think is how we behave. And our behaviors over time become our habits. Now looking at it from another angle, the things that sweeten these diet sodas are not exactly healthy for us. I mean, if you're drinking one diet soda every so often, it won't be a problem. But that small dose of those sweeteners tend to stack up if you're drinking 2-3 cans of diet soda a day. By the way, the data shows that Americans drink up to 40 gallons of soda per person per year. That's crazy. Also, even though artificial sweeteners have 0 calories, the response that the artificial sweeteners have on the brain is the same response that sugar has on the brain. And you've probably experienced this too, but you didn't realize it. When you drink sugary drinks, you want to eat sugary food. And when you eat sugary foods, you want to drink sugary drinks. So yes, while diet soda may have 0 calories, it might subconsciously drive you to eat more calorically dense food. So sometimes with diet soda, it's like 1 step forward, but 2 steps back. But in the end, you guys want to answer, is diet soda overrated or underrated? I'm going to answer overrated. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you guys for your responses to my last prompt. Listen, I love doing this, and I'm going to keep on doing this as long as you guys keep giving me things to rate. Sometime in the next 5 to 7 days, I'm going to ask you guys again to give me topics based in fitness, nutrition, or sports performance, and I will do my best to let you know whether I think they are overrated or underrated. Stay resilient.